hopefully everyone joins me. Because I'm going to do some side missions. What do I got? I guess I'm using this axe. I still have this fucking barbecue blade. Why do I still have that? Oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh! Where'd this guy go? Oh,
you not leaving alive!
There we go. Piece of shit. Alright. Oh my god, it never ends. Yeah, I'm just... Nope. Yeah, no, yeah, no. Yeah, no, yeah. Did you knock me off, dude? Are you fucking kidding me? Die in real life. Hold up. Oh, here comes Richard.
Yo!
Hey, Richard.
How you doing, Connor?
I'm doing alright. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, same shit, different day. Actually, that's not true. I just got back from vacation.
Oh, how
I
was
was
that?
I was in Costa Rica for last week.
Nice.
Yeah, my buddy was just like, yeah, my parents, they're like taking it. They have like a condo down in Costa Rica. So if you can cover the flight, all you gotta do is just show up and just we can hang out. And I was like, I can cover the flight, bro. I got myself some miles. So and then his father is one of those guys who just like pays for everything. So it was fire. We did like an excursion. He just paid for all of it. We did 2 excursions. He paid for all of it. We took surf things. He paid for it. I was just like, I mean, I'll take an all expense paid trip to Costa Rica. Well, it's not all expense. I had to pay the flight, but
Right.
still. Yeah. Like, if the flight, all I gotta pay. Everything else is pretty much on the house. Let's ride.
Yeah, honestly, this sounds pretty good.
It was sick. It was sick. I had some pretty interesting. Me and my buddy went out pretty much every night, and we had some interesting experiences.
Yeah. Like what?
Yeah. For starters, there's like 90% of the girls who went out were fucking prostitutes.
Nah.
And they were like fairly aggressive. I'll be honest with you, they were fairly aggressive for prostitutes. But it was what it was. It was fine. But I had the fumble of the century.
Really?
Yeah, I pretty much. I was talking to this girl from the UK, and we were hanging out. We were having a good time. And then I started dancing with her. And one thing led to another. We were making out, and I was just like, then we go outside, and then I'm just like, hey, do you want to head back with me? And she was just like, I can't leave without my friend. And I was just like, oh, God. Okay, we'll figure out where the fuck that girl is. And so we went back inside, found her, found my boy. They weren't together; they were just like still there. But we pulled them all outside, and then I smoked a cigarette with her friend because I was just like, she was like, I want to smoke a cig. She was just like, I got one, and we smoked it together. And then she was like, kind of like turned off by that, and I was just like, and she like gave me this like stinky look, and I was just like, I mean, like it's one drug cig. Why are you so upset? But it is whatever. And then her friend was like, I want to go back into another bar and continue dancing, and then I was like, okay. And then we were just like, fine, we'll do that. So we went into another spot, and then she kind of started dancing with some other guy, and then started making out with him. And I was like, "Oh man, oh man." I think she was 1 turned off by the cigarette, and 2, her friend like low key cock blocked me, but just like not going home.
Yeah.
And he's like, "I'm like, bitch, it is 1:30. Let's get the fuck out of here." It's 1:30, smack dab middle of Costa Rica, but. It was an unfortunate fumble.
It is. I feel like because her friend smokes, it probably wouldn't have pissed her off that much.
You'd think. I don't know if it made her angry. I think it was just a turnoff. And then when presented with another guy, why not?
Yeah.
At least the guy was tall and good looking. I'd be madder if he was ugly. But it is what it is.
You know, it happens.
Can't hurt to look.
I was like, oh, that guy could have pulled her whether I was there or not. I mean, I pulled her.
This is fascinating. That chemical substance.
I literally fumbled the bag, and I fumbled the ball out the back of the end zone, bro. It was
You
tough.
had it. You had it.
Actually, no, it's even worse. It's even worse. I fumbled the ball, and then the other team picked up the ball and ran it all the way across the field for a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
You give me a hand here.
I think it sucks that you saw her go with somebody else. At least dance with someone else. Pretty much do the same thing.
I wish she just said something. That's my only like thing is if she just was like, hey, like I don't really want to continue making out. I would have been like, all right, later. Me and my buddy's gonna go home.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, we like hung out with them for like another 30 minutes to an hour because she was just like not a little bit. She wasn't particularly communicative, but that's okay.
Overall, good time though, right?
Oh yeah, I had a great time. Like that was just one night. I made up with like probably like 9 or 10 girls this weekend. It was fire. I didn't go home with anyone because the logistics were impossible, but no, they really were, bro. For starters, like there's no way I'm playing an away game in Costa Rica. It is not happening. And that's how my kidneys end up harvested.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Fair.
I'm not playing an away game, and then playing a home game was impossible. The only reason I almost had a chance is because the last night the girl we went out, I was hanging out with, was staying at the same place we were staying. So I could have just went to her room and then came back.
Who else?
I can't believe it, dude. I pulled off the comeback of a fucking like of a lifetime. And me and Steve and we're in like a Pokemon dynasty. You know how fantasy football works? Yeah. We're like in one of those, but for Pokemon. Yeah. And only the top 3 slots were moving on. And the 3 seed, which is what I was the 5 seed. I am now the 3 seed, and Steve is the 5 seed. Steve was I was the 5 seed. Steve was the and there's only 7 teams, so that's why only 3 teams make it. So I was the 5 seed, and I went up against the 3 seed. And I had to beat him in a certain way where I had more Pokemon left than that I lost because the differential matters for when you if you have the same like amount of wins. Like if we both have 4 wins, then whoever had more Pokemon alive at the end of every battle throughout the season is moving on.
Okay, it's like a tiebreaker.
And then, yes, as a tiebreaker, and then as a double tiebreaker, we also came up with it went to head to head. Okay. So I needed to beat him, and then him specifically is who I needed to beat. And then on top of that, I needed to have 4 of my Pokemon survive out of 6. And then I would usurp him. And the match was insanely lucky.
And you pulled it off.
I did pull it off. I pulled it off exactly. I survived with 4 Pokemon exactly. I beat him, and then we both are at 4 wins.
So, what seed are you now? 3rd?
I'm now the 3 seed, and he is the 4 seed, and Steve is the 5 seed. But the 6 seed can still make it too, which is frightening.
Why?
Because the 6 seed is going up against the 6 seed. Only has 3 wins, but if he wins this next match, he moves up to 4 wins, and he will have the same amount of Pokemon. He also needs at least one Pokemon to survive to tie me. But I beat him in the head-to-head actually, so he needs 2. He needs to win that match and have 2 Pokemon survive, and then he takes the 3 seed, and then we all move down 1. Oh, there's 8 teams. What am I talking about? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's 8 teams. Top 3 move on. Man, I can't believe I haven't made playoffs yet, but I cannot believe I pulled that off. It was actually so incredibly lucky. You want to watch the battle?
So is Steve just out?
Well, Steve has Steve is out.
Okay.
Me, him, and our buddy Calvin all have 4 wins. But me and Calvin are the one with a +2 differential, and Steve has a 0 differential. He needed to 6-0 his last opponent, but he played a little safe and just went for the win. And I was like, dude, I don't know. Like, pretty much, here's what happened. His Bayonet was about to die, and he was looking at a Garchomp who had 4 health left and was burned. So he's gonna die at the end of the turn no matter what. In the turn before, he had just clicked Earthquake, and I was like, dude, switch to your Gyarados and dodge that Earthquake and keep your Bayonet alive, and you can go for the 6-0. And then what happens is they kill each other. He swaps to his Gyarados anyway, and then the two battles, the Pokemon start battling. And I was just like, you see, had you done that, I think he would have been in a way better position. Because he ended up swapping into his Metagross, and his Metagross ate a move, and then it got because of the item it was holding. The move was super effective, and the item it was holding made if you take a damage from a super effective move, all of your stats get buffed.
Well,
so it's called weakness policy. You pretty much it boosts your attack and special attack, and then he used agility right before it. So he clicks agility, takes a super effective move, and 3 of his stats are buffed, and then he just sweeps his team. And I was like, if you would, and he said the reason he didn't swap to Gyarados is because if he used like Outrage or something like that, then it would have been, it would have also killed him. But I was like, I don't know. I think he's gonna click Earthquake again, and you can dodge the Earthquake. And even if he does use Outrage, you can swap into something else afterwards, like the Metagross. All right, here I'll stream too. I'm gonna do this, share my screen. This one right here. Go live. Alright, this is my battle.
This is the one with Steve?
No, this is mine.
Wait,
I'll show you Steve's after.
No, is this the one where you're facing Steve?
No, I'm facing I'm facing the 3rd seed.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is alright. I see what you mean.
That was a roll to survive. So I got lucky in the rock slide miss. I got lucky in the roll to survive. He's been rather unfortunate so far. So the draft, the way the draft works is you only have a set number of points to select Pokemon, and you have to build a team as like everybody selects Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
So like you only have so many points available, and that forces you to choose certain Pokemon over others.
Okay.
Heatran really came through in this one.
Heatran's a really good one. Do you have Overheat on it?
I do not.
Or is it Eruption?
Yeah, Eruption. I don't like Eruption because then your Heatran can't be bulky. You have to build like a special attacking one.
Okay. Do you record them all?
Yes. You want to see Steve's?
Yeah, I'll look at Steve's. So this is the one where he needed to 6-0.
Yeah, he needed to 6-0 this one. I'm like right here, just swap into Gyarados because his Garchomp will die anyway, and then watch.
He did the Earthquake, dies anyway.
Yeah, it's just straight up GG.
It's so unfortunate.
He just clicked Earthquake 5 times and won the game.
Especially because he won super easy too.
Yeah, let's just say Sam was not one of our better battlers. He is literally the 7th seed.
Oh, there he goes. Hi, welcome back.
Yeah, I tried to disconnect my stream by accident. Yeah, because I am an excellent Discord player.
What do I
Oh, Rich, I've got a couple magic cards since the last time I talked to you.
Oh yeah, you build more of the hair parent deck.
What do we have here?
Did I buy any pieces for the Heir Apparent deck? No, I'm working on the deck list for a finalized deck list for that one.
How many hair parents do you have now?
I believe I have 22.
That's like the number.
That's like the number I need, I know.
Yeah, that's pretty damn good.
But I bought one of the Modern Horizons 3 Ulamogs. And a Krark Clan Ironworks because I'm a bad person.
Nah, I'm all in on just like juicing your decks. Like my, you should see my fucking Arkham deck. I think it's ridiculous. And it lost mana crypt. It's still ridiculous.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The Ulamog that I got's also in Japanese, so it's got like a paragraph of text that you can't read.
Nah, I would love it. Mana crypt unbanned. That'd be lovely.
I doubt it'll happen, but
Yeah, I doubt it too.
see.
But a man can dream.
Yeah.
Now, I really wish I could have swapped characters. I think, in hindsight, I think bringing over our old characters is a terrible idea. It's okay though. I will just continue to use the playstyle where I have to throw my items across the fucking room.
If we do history lesson, we'll get an achievement.
What is history lesson?
But it involves going all the way back to the tunnels.
Don't hang up. You there?
It's one of the side quests.
Damn it.
I am certainly a-okay with just getting this over with.
Okay.
Unless we want to do everything.
I want to do every side quest. Outside of that, I don't really mind.
It involves a lot of backtracking.
Rich, you're gonna kill us, dude. You're
Why
gonna.
am I gonna kill us?
I don't want to spend any more time in this game than we have to. Really.
I was doing side quests while I was waiting.
If you want to do the side quests, I think you can do them on your own.
I'm
I've
probably just
done
gonna
all
do
the side
them.
quests so far together. Like
That was
I think
before we all realized that this game was ass.
I hate this game. I hate it.
as of right now, I think we've done every quest.
I think so. We have up until now. I'm willing to do them. Me and you are usually the first ones on, so we can just do the side quests while you wait.
That's fine by me.
That's what I was doing. That's why I know you get an achievement for doing the history lesson one, because I just did that. It was like, ooh, achievement, and I was like, yikes, maybe I should have waited.
But my Steam achievements, so many people look at my Steam achievements.
Yeah, I look at them. I look at yours, and I'm like, could be better. If you did all the side quests.
Yeah, that's fine. We can just do the side quests in downtime before we wait for everybody to join up. But we have enough of it where I'm certain getting them all done won't be a problem.
Yeah.
That must be the place.
Honestly, there'll be any session where we probably just do side quests.
The side quest episode that's just Connor and Rich because Doobie and Liam had lost their minds.
Yeah.
Just had a mental breakdown. Just no more.
Takes place after we finish the campaign. As soon as
Liam, if you could just hit the F button real quick.
B button.
That's B,
B.
but like,
I'm just trying to
no problem.
I need to
It's
go
like, sure,
this
I'll
way.
hit F.
You don't mind, do you?
pay
We
respects.
don't care. As long as you pay us what we want, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Oh, nice.
And what do you want? This is
Nah,
what I
who
get for
cares what he
trying to be
wants?
polite.
Fine. We'll just kill you and then take kill him.
Kill him!
Hell, bro.
Oh, he died pretty quick.
What happened to...
I don't know, but I went sicko mode by accident.
I think they auto sicko moded us.
Yeah,
I just
executed everybody.
That's true. Okay,
I think there is a thing called group fury.
there is.
I think it's something we can use.
I don't know. We definitely haven't done it yet.
We have not.
It's also unlimited.
Yeah, there seems to not be a timer.
This is epic. I go behind this. You play
Did we
like
miss
this for
it?
the rest of the game.
Yeah, but we can't interact with things like those.
I can.
Can you?
I'm looting.
Oh.
Yeah, I can. I'm looting as we speak.
Alright, never mind. Then. Maybe I can't interact with things like that.
Lol.
Oh no, not my cursor.
This
being
guy's
on the
broken.
screen.
Kashbar.
Yo, look at all this ammo.
Just scare him a little bit. Just scare him.
Everyone has their gun out. I'm running away. You know, I'm gonna throw this one into the water. I can't.
Oh, that's awkward. Oh, I missed! Oh, this is awkward. Oh.
Hold on. Oh my god. There's an invisible wall there.
Where's the ferry control room?
Looking for the ferry control room.
Ferry
I'm
control
not
room?
at all. I'm taking all these people's money. All these suitcases. It's way more important.
Facts.
What is this?
Bless you.
Thanks.
Found a guide.
Oh, fuck.
I worked there for 16 years, give or take.
Dude, can you see this while you're talking to him?
I cannot. Oh, I saw that one.
Would any of you guys be interested in joining for a game night for Lockdown Protocol?
I don't know what that is.
It's like Among Us, but like first person. And if the mini game, if it was more of like an actual like game, for like 8 players, Nick, the Millers, and my buddy Quentin have it.
Nick the Millers.
And his buddy Quinn.
Is that a sequel?
Nick the Millers.
That's the sequel.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know when we're
Oh!
planning to play, but it seemed like
Unmounted machine gun!
it'd be fun.
Oh shit.
Do you guys want to start this now, or
Or what now?
What is it?
the defense mission?
Hold on.
Let me see if I can make this axe into something first.
Alright, I'm gonna hit maybe later. Alright, we just gotta talk to him to start the mission.
I have a Scottish dirk.
Medical equipment? Heavy
Venom.
weapons.
I'll do paralyzing strike with the axe.
Guys, we don't have anybody that's selling guns, do we? Here.
Unsure. I have 2 axes and a dirk. A little dirk.
Little Dirk.
Little dirk.
I have a savage harpoon if you want it.
Oh shit, I leveled up. When did that happen?